and Mr. Manuel Oberman
Hello.
from Better Air. And the total solution to bring back biological balance indoor, surfaces, objects, and air, completely safe, no detergent, 24/7. The floor is yours.
Hello, team, and thank you very much. I will try to make it short. So we are not air filtration. Better Air, it's a new technology. We're talking about probiotic, and we're talking about the very small, good bacteria. It's an Israeli company. We started 10 years ago, and we're covering the air, surfaces, and objects, bringing back good bacteria indoor. And now everyone see my screen, yes? Rani? Everyone? Yes.
Yes, we can see.
So basically we spend 99% of our time indoor, and there is not anymore balance, biological balance indoor. So most of the time we're surrounded by a lot of pathogen and allergen that cause many trouble, allergies, asthma, many effects. So we discuss worldwide, there is a big industry of air filtration when 80% of the contamination is done by the touch. So usually people are contaminated by touching their surrounding objects. For the information, the phone you're holding is 500 times worse than the toilet. And also your keyboard is much more polluted than the toilet. So what's happening indoor, and the more you use detergent or antibiotics, the virus adapt, the pathogen gets stronger. We call that Superbug. So we never really kill bacteria, and we are not killing, we're just replacing them. We compete on nutrition. And the more you kill, the more you create resisting bacteria. We call that Superbug. It's the same indoor with the detergent like it is with the antibiotics inside your body. So everyone now is talking about the COVID-19. Basically, we are not able right now to say that we are defeating the COVID-19. What we say in general, then what we do is that we decrease the stress on your immune system by decreasing pathogen and allergen. And we made some tests. I will go on this one. We made already some tests on the corona a few years ago. That was the corona for the cats, where we prove it was a proof of concept. It was not the major study we did, but we proved that good bacteria can eat the capsid, which is the envelope of this kind of virus, the corona. And we proved that within 6 hours, we decreased by 10,000 times the viral power of this virus. And now we're conducting some study in Italy about the corona COVID-19. You were showing this slide when detergent company or other company are talking about 99.99, we creating a positive environment thanks to the fact that we bring back, like in the nature, good bacteria. So within the time, it depends the pollution level, but within the time we clean the air, we clean the surfaces, and we're cleaning the object, we're getting also inside the mattresses and textile, taking the space and taking the food of the pathogen and eating the allergen like mold. So then we restore with the safe solution, we restore the balance, the biological balance. It's the thing I was talking before. Now you will see what exactly is done. I hope I can show it. And if not, it was working before. So I don't know why not now. Just a moment, I'm sorry. And before I was testing it. Just a moment, sorry. If there is any question, I'm here. You will see on the, we did a test. It's a test on 72 hours, same temperature, same same humidity than your indoor. On the left side, you will see a petri dish with water and mold, and on the right side, you will see the petri dish with mold and our solution in Biobiotics. You can see that within 72 hours, or even before, we're creating inhibition zone where the good bacteria or our solution is creating inhibition zone against the mold. And this is a totally safe with no side effect. We had some tests on nose, mouth, eyes, lungs, on rats with deficient immune system, and it's a development last 10 years. We are in a process with the EPA. EPA is like the FDA, but for the Environment Protection Agency. We hopefully on the last stage, the last ping pong answer and question and answer. So here we go, like I explained before, we get into the matrices, because in the matrices you have a lot of dust mite, and the dust mite are defecating 20 times a day, and many people are allergic to feces, the dust mite feces. And so basically, if I'm a little bit rushing, our Envirobiotics are continuously released into the air and onto objects and surfaces. They create a protective shield forms against air and surface contaminant. This shield creates an inhospitable environment for the harmful pathogen. And it's like restoring the indoor ecological balance. Like it is in the nature, you have good and bad bacteria. When we compare the solution we have against the competition, first, we're not creating Superbug like detergent antibiotics. We're taking care of surfaces and objects. We can be used 24/7, means like some of the solution like ionizing or ozone cannot be used with people inside. So we are totally safe, and we also can be plugged on the air condition, like you can see on the back on my background. You can see the machine. When you plug it to the air condition, you have the option to clean the air condition, because air condition is a part of the problem, not a part of the solution only. In the air condition, you have development of a mold that create MVOCs, molecular volatile organic compound, and air conditioning system create allergies, asthma, and other disease like Legionella, that was created a few years ago. So those part of the test conducted by us for the EPA, like I explained before, we made it on the eyes, the mouth, the nose, lungs, and on the red. So there is a movie I'd like to show. Is everyone with me, or because I don't see?
Yes, we're with you.
We are with you. We are with you.
Did it help with your asthma attacks? Did it help you sleep like a baby at night? Nope. You spend a lot of money on your air filter? That stuff's worse. Filters fail because they only trap particulates that are in the air. That's for only 20% of the problem.
We cannot hear the voice too well.
Sorry?
The voice is, we cannot really hear the voice.
You cannot. Maybe you will hear better now. You can hear or no? No.
That's where filters fail. It can't make a difference where it matters most. Have a filter in your vacuum will help. Just stirs things up, makes it worse. Filters. You need better air. Literally. The Better Air Biotica 800 is more than an air filter. This is the world's first probiotic purifier. It uses environmental probiotics. You know probiotics. They work inside your body to keep bad bacteria in check. You do the same thing inside your home. Is it safe for you, for your kids, for your pets, for this guy? absolutely safe. For these guys, not so much. By releasing a fine mist of these powerful organic probiotics into your home, the Better Air Biotica 800 neutralizes the problem in your air and on your surfaces. Unlike filters, which suck. We've also got a money-back guarantee proof that the Better Air Probiotic Pure.
So it was, this presentation was a little bit American way. So let's move back to the presentation. Where I am. Sorry. Yes. So like I was explaining, we have different multiple application from domestic with the smaller appliance to professional. We're covering school, clinics, hospital, every indoor, offices, public transportation. Now we're talking with, we were on the phase 2 close with Elal just before the COVID-19, but hopefully we'll go back there. We're talking about the big transportation, big airplane companies. And we're launching a new machine for home use or for small offices. And the professional use, like I explained before, we can plug it to the air conditioning system, and it's covering up for the big machine up to 2,000 meters square, even more. And basically, we can be everywhere on every indoor space. And if I have another 2 minutes, okay, first I'd like to show you what we're launching next month. I don't know if you see the mist. So those are the probiotics that we're spreading all over, and we're creating, we're decreasing pathogen and allergen, like explaining. We're creating colonies of good bacteria. If there is any question that I'd like to show, there is another 2 minutes, maybe.
Yes, there are
Yes.
a few questions. The first is, which rapid test is more accurate, antigen or antibody?
Sorry?
Which rapid test is more accurate? What your price model, I mean, your business model for this, obviously there's the professional and there's the home, and you have a consumable. How does that work?
So, okay, so basically we sell the big machine like the one you can see behind me, this one, yes. The business model is you buy the machine, if it can be like, if it's a domestic one, then you replace the cartridge, yes, this is for the Biotica. When we're talking about the big one, like the one behind me is the bottle, this one. So you buy the machine once, or you lease it, or you rent it, it depends if we're talking the big machine. And then every month, every 2 months, you buy the solution, the formula. This is the business model, and means that the business model is like consumable, like Nespresso, SodaStream. There is a constant business model for an income for the distributor that will work with us. And when we divide by a store, by meter square, the cost is ridiculous. So we're talking about a few cents. So for safe indoor, healthy indoor, and we have plenty of testimonials that I can share with you. Some of them, the price is not costly. We have also application for the pets. I don't know if this industry is big in India. We found out that it works on pets. So we developed a PET, probiotic environmental technology, and we have already big distributor in the US and in Australia.
Okay, the question is, what is the running cost? And
so the cost will start with, I didn't bring from small spray, we have smaller machine, smaller spray. If we're talking about European market, because in India, I'm not sure I know exactly what will be the import cost. We're talking about between 15 to 30 euro that you can use for 1 to up to 3 months. When we're talking about the appliances like this one or the bigger one, this appliance will be launched in Walgreens for $149. This one. In Europe, it might be up to 199 euro. Let's say, hopefully it will be 179 to 199 euro. when in the US it will be $149. And when we're talking about the big machine, when we're talking about big machine like you have behind me, the price will be for BA 500, the recommended price, because here we're not publishing the price online between $1,500 up to $3,000 or $4,000. It will depend the supply chain and what kind of resellers will have. So in Europe, the BA 1200 that should cover up to 1,200 meters square is recommended to sell to $2,000 or euro, when in the US they're selling for $3,000.